Welcome to this webinar about the new automated workflow concept. The agenda for today is a brief introduction, a short description of the new functionality before we will take a look into RamBase for a small demonstration of the new application. If you have any questions, we will take these at the end of this session. My name is Ann-Christine, and I will present the new application regarding automated flows and automated flow templates. Please note that this webinar is being recorded. If you have any questions, we will, as mentioned, answer these at the end of the session. You can also use the chat functionality. Please mute yourself during this session. The concept with Automate Workflow will eliminate repetitive tasks and provide users with meaningful updates on any important tasks, react to status change and processes within RamBase. Automated Workflow gives RamBase users the power to set up automated rules based on specific events and decide what actions it will trigger when an event occurs, like send an email when a quality issue is created. It can also trigger new tasks, start a process, or create notes. We have included a variety of templates which users can edit, change, and share. Users can also start with an empty field and create their own unique actions. We will now look at this application in RamBase. As you can see, I am now in RamBase. I can find the automated workflows either by going to the menu under Admin, Automated Workflows, and Workflows, or by going to the search field and typing FLW. I've now entered the automated flow application. From here, you can either create a new flow or use one of the available templates. Templates can be used to prepare many workflows with the same event and conditions, but with different actions. Like, for example, this one, where I get an email every time a new quality issue is created. But for now, I would like to make a flow from scratch. So I select the new flow. And here you have different fields that you have to fill out. The first can be the title of the flow, or I can start with looking up the event I want to use. There is a list of possible events. These are created by us in RamBase. So if you are missing any events, it is possible through our Freshdesk support site to create a ticket, and we can look into it if it is something that we can create for you. But for this example, I would like to choose if a customer updates its address. So I will select this one. But to this event, I would like to add a condition. This field is not mandatory, but I will select to do so in this presentation. So I only want this to happen if a customer is active. So I select the field customer status is, and the condition is active, which is status 4. So this way, I will only get the action that I will select next if the customer is active. I will then choose an action. Here you can choose from a variety of selections, either IMS, you can start a task process, or like I want to do here, I want to receive an email. And the subject of the email I will write if customer updates address. The receiver is myself, or it can be a colleague. For example. And here you have to put in text, which is the content of the email. And here you can write text you find suitable for this event. In this example, I will write customer address for example. You can also add a description if you want, and you have to give the flow a name. So I will select here send an email if customer address is updated. Now I can choose to save the flow, or I can save and activate the flow. I will here choose to save the flow, and we can activate it from the flow menu. And now we can see it automatically jumped to the vein that calls all flows. And here, all the flows either created by you or everyone in your company is available. So I can select, now I have filtered on only my flows, but I can also choose to filter on active flows. Or if you unselect my flows, you will get flows that other people in the same company as you have created. And it's the same menu here as you are used to in other applications. So you can choose column settings, or you can create a filter that suits you. My flow is now ready, but if I want to, I can add some macros. So if I, for example, go to the text field and I select 2 curly brackets, I will get a list of available macros. In this example, it would be practical to get the customer name when receiving the email. So I would like to add this. And it could also be useful to get the customer identification number. So again, 2 curly brackets. And I select the customer ID. And I can add a cus in front of it. So the format will be familiar. I can also add something to the subject so that I immediately will see which customer it is. So again, 2 curly brackets. So now the customer name will be shown in the subject of the email. So now if I am pleased with the flow, I must remember to activate it. And as you can see, it is turned off now, so I will switch to on. And my flow is now active and in a status 4. I can choose to open it again for edit. I can view the execution log, and I can also save as a template. And as I mentioned earlier, templates can be used if you want to prepare many workflows with the same event and conditions, but with different actions. So this way you don't have to create a new flow every time. And if you choose to save it as a template, it will appear here with the rest of the templates. And if you would like to know more about automated workflows, please see the article regarding this at our Knowledge Center. And I would like to mention one last thing before we finish today, and it's regarding duties. To access automated workflows, you must use the duties create and maintain company workflows and create and maintain company template workflows. The duties are not added to any system-defined role, so the users must add these duties to their own company-defined roles. This is also mentioned in the article on the Knowledge Center.